All right. Oh, good job, Grace. Good job. You were here before. Look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. And I wish I was special, so very special. But I'm a queen, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care who's first. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to know when I'm not around. So very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a queen. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. Running out the door. She's running out. Run, 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 run. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep and I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me a second to turn on the mic. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. We're ending the week on a Friday. No, what a busy week it's been.
It's been a week.
You gonna make it?
I hope so.
Yesterday we had some gang members of ours down at the 8 the Lions Club in Miami. Sent me up some film. It looked like Studio 54 all over again for me.
Looked like Burning Man to me.
I never been to Burning Man.
Just from what they say, it looked like that party you and I went to last year.
No.
Yeah.
No, this was, what you saw down there was worse. This was,
Oh, might have been.
there are 2 other videos I have not shown you.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
Very interesting. It's like when the planets align, good things happen, good people happen. But you know what? They were having fun. They didn't hurt anybody. They kept to themselves. They went out till 2 o'clock in the morning.
It was a big day. Lionsgate Portal. Did you manifest what you wanted?
I went to sleep early.
We had a long.
The Mets won out in where they were, Colorado, I think, or wherever they won, and I just went to bed.
We had a late night and a longer morning, so.
Late night. We're still in the midst
And
of
we're
that.
still in the midst of it, exactly.
But
Things to come, things to do. Happy Friday, everyone. Wow, we get to wrap up the week. I've got my other mother in the house. We've got Jay Harmon. They've got Inside the Mind of an Artist coming later today. We've got some new guests. Kaizen, which is really interesting. John and Jordan Behrens, that Grace and Bernie met at a pickleball event. Apparently, Bernie plays pickleball.
Bernie plays pickleball?
Thank you.
Bernie's nothing
Thank
more than
you.
a pickle.
To my amazement, Bernie plays pickleball.
Bernie plays pickleball?
Bernie plays pickleball.
With a paddle and everything, or he just eats them out of a can? Because, you know,
pickles?
it's Bernie.
I know. So we're going to learn about their product, hydration, and what Kaizen means, and their journey to self-improvement.
Oh, so we can ask them about hydration in your fingerprints.
We can ask them lots of things.
Because Dawn doesn't have fingerprints.
You guys just pick up those mics that are
The ones
next to
on your
you.
shoulder.
We've got Z3 and Z4.
Just take them out of the holster. So Dawn doesn't have detectable.
I don't have recognizable fingerprints, so Freddie thinks your mother doesn't either.
Yeah.
So I think they've left us here from another planet without a full support system.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of doctors don't either because whenever you do a lot of manual labor, they get worn off.
Yeah, well, I don't do manual labor, so does your mother?
She's a hardworking lady.
Yeah.
But not manual labor.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, she's not like
Not
in the
doing plumbing or
ditches
anything,
and all
right?
that stuff.
Yeah.
But I
Sounds
heard that it
interesting.
was the lack of hydration in the fingertips because it's an extremity, and it doesn't push out the. It's there. It just doesn't push it out to the machines that we personally have to take it. But then it gets really interesting because her retinas she can't do scans on the eyeball.
I usually can. Just that one time it was a little funky.
No, because you told me another time, so it's been more than once.
Like I said, I've been left here from another planet, and they forgot to leave my support system of things to do. Oh, and the Magic Man is in the house.
How you doing, buddy? You want to
Yeah,
change?
but we're good. You want to change?
Go change. What are you, the ice
Just
cream
go that
man?
way.
You're the ice cream man. You
Take
brought
your
my
time.
good humor bar.
Political Power Hour host Mike Velarde is in the house. But I'm
Amazing.
excited to talk about what they've got going on, their journey, minerals, mushrooms, and more.
Journeys, minerals, and mushrooms. Do you have cactus? And if you do, just nod. They actually boil cactus now. That's the new thing in.
All right, so we may as well get right into
Might
it.
as well.
May as well just get right into it. All right,
Make it
tell us,
easy.
we've got John and Jordan Behrens of Kaizen, livekaizen.com. Tell us about your product, guys.
Yeah, I'm Jordan Behrens. This is my brother John. And Kaizen is Japanese philosophy for 1% better every day. A little over a year ago, we were living with monks in the mountains of Japan.
Wow.
We did the whole thing, days of silence, hours of meditation. We learned a ton about their culture, how they live, their philosophies, and all that. And that was a huge turning point in our lives. I was about to graduate college. John was at a pivotal point in his life and his career. And that was really the launching pad that we needed to take the leap of faith and prioritize different things in life, not just financial success, but actually making a huge difference in the lives of hopefully millions of people eventually and really improving the quality of life for all.
How long has the product been in play?
Since late February was when we first launched the product.
Okay, and I see different color packages, sizes, and things of that nature. Each one does something differently?
Yes.
Correct. So we have 2 products. One is a premium electrolyte drink mix, and the other is a mushroom coffee with nootropics and minerals.
Really?
All right, so you guys, you go to Japan because you go to Japan. I can see like having a pivotal change in life and saying I'm going to restructure things, but you went and you changed your life, went to Japan, meditated, lived with the monks,
Went through
Everything.
days of silence, yeah. So it was at a point where I could have either kept doing what I was doing and stick with my career for the rest of my life, or, yeah, take the leap of faith. Jordan was at a similar point where he was getting out of college, about to join the rat race, so to speak, with me. And like he said, we realized that chasing that financial success wouldn't necessarily bring us that fulfillment that we were looking for. And then when we did see these monks, you saw that finances
So
are the
you
last
live
thing
with
on
the
their mind.
monks?
Yes.
Yeah,
How
well, we were
long
with
were
them
you
for
with the
10
monks?
days.
10 days.
Yeah.
And you couldn't talk for 10 days?
Oh,
No, we couldn't talk for 4 days.
Really? When you
Yeah.
first got there, they wanted you to zip
Well, when
it
we first
to the-
got there, you go and meet with this Buddhist monk at the foot of the mountain, and you stay with him for a day, and you do a lot of meditation and go through just like their daily rituals, really. And then after that is when you kind of get up into the mountains, because they're mountain monks up there called the Yamabushi. And then through there, then you go through the train, and after that, it's kind of a celebration at the end. It's considered a rebirth to them.
And what
This
did you learn?
I mean, it's a lot more.
But what are some of your takeaways? I know it was a whole cultural life experience, but
To use all of our senses. So one of the big things that they do is they realize that you're caught up in just your eyes and ears, really, out here. So while you're meditating, you want to focus on, what you're feeling, not just what you're seeing and hearing, but more so the other 5 senses or the other 3 senses we have, right? While we were eating, one of the big things they do is called Zen eating. So what you'll do is, it's called ascetic cuisine. So it's food that doesn't derive pleasure, right? So it's white rice, tofu, small vegetables, but nothing that really tastes that good. So while you're eating, you take a bite with your chopsticks, you put it down, and then you kind of eat it for as long as you can until it sort of liquefies, so you can really get all the taste out of every morsel of food that you are eating. So that was one of the key takeaways we had, was that, there are other senses that we kind of get caught up in, with the sensory overload in just today's everyday life.
So you were actually changing your life, and they have you starting physically, mentally, and spiritually just by eating food, which is amazing.
Yeah.
If you think about having them the discipline to do that.
Exactly.
Because you're coming from, New York City, I'm not New York City, but you're coming from a city environment where everything's fast,
Yep.
and they slow you down.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you do that when you first started with? Did you say this is not going to be easy to do, or did you just fall right in?
Yeah, it was definitely culture shock because I lived in Dallas at the time, and Dallas is a huge,
It's a
bustling
city.
city, just like all of them. And we went from that to sleeping on bamboo mats, sitting in silence, sitting in lotus position for hours at a time.
Really?
Oh yeah, and it really made me realize how important discomfort is to the human body, and how important that little switch in your brain is to where you're feeling discomfort, and you almost embrace the discomfort, and all of a sudden your whole body just completely gets rid of the pain that you're going through.
This is amazing. So,
so maybe that switch is going to go off for me, and I'm going to be
oh,
comfortable.
I'm
in
gonna
a few
say,
minutes.
I'm gonna send you.
I'm
to
waiting
the-
for that switch.
You
I
said
don't
get
know.
past the
Do
threshold.
they
you're
take
fine.
women?
Yeah,
Do the
they
monks
take
take
women.
women?
They've actually gotten a big amount of women that have started to join as of recent, like
Yeah.
over the past 2 or 3 years. They used to not, but it's been something that's become more common and more popular.
Let's
You're
get an
sending
airline
me?
ticket. It's in Japan.
Yeah,
It's in
Yamagata.
Japan.
Okay,
yeah.
so let's get an airline ticket. We're sending you, because I think 10 days of that will even you out.
I think that's
I
probably.
mean,
It'll
look how
definitely give you a
down
new
to earth
perspective
they
on
are.
life.
I know.
All their food, it's called Shojin Yodi, so it's all grown on their hill and their mountains, and it really just kind of clicked with me how big gratitude is in that culture. And right before they have a meal, I forget what the term is they say, but it's in
Gocho
Japanese.
Samagesha.
Yeah, Gocho Samadesha. It means thank you for the God that provided the water for this meal, for the people who picked it, for the chef, for the water that boiled it, for the pan that cooked it, all
So
that.
you love life to its fullest. You appreciate life. to
Right.
its
Yeah,
fullest.
exactly.
Now, your brothers
Yep.
Correct.
live together forever.
No, so we actually are 7 years apart. So we were
Okay.
close growing up, but we were never at the same schools. It was a pretty big difference in age. So I kind of lived my own life growing up. He lived his own.
Yep.
And then when we went to Japan, that's where we really got a lot closer. And he ended up moving in with me right after, and that's kind of where we started Kaizen.
Wow, you talk about changes. Who benefited? Now, I want the two of you to answer this. Do you think he benefited more, or do you think he benefited more from your experience?
I'd say me, because I was older and it was pretty drastic, going from a job that I'd had for 5 years that would have been a career into doing something that I was completely unfamiliar with. But, that doesn't diminish what he went
he
through as
learned,
well,
yeah.
right?
Excellent. So
And they came out and they made these products.
No,
Right,
I get it.
This
We're
was
going to get to the products in
developed
a
out
second.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to get to the products, but I'm amazed to the fact that you took it upon you chose. It wasn't like you had to do this, and you chose to, the two of you chose to be in that environment, and you lasted the 10 days. Now, do you teach this to other people, or is this something that just business-wise you go?
Yeah, our goal with Kaizen, of course, we sell amazing products that really make a difference, but we want to spread the idea of Kaizen, self-improvement, getting 1% better every single day to everybody, because I feel like society's in a huge, almost a rut where young men and women don't necessarily know which direction they want to go, what they're doing. If you just focus on yourself and getting better at yourself, everything else will align with you.
I got to tell you, I am amazed with this thing. And there's no coincidence that this man is here. You want to talk about a new, maybe president of the United States, somebody like these guys will have an impact because of what they feel and how they talk and about the things that they've learned. And they've changed everything. Do you know how hard it is to do what they did? If they're walking the line, it's amazing. I'm just amazed. I really am, because you don't change your life like that. Mm-hmm. Nobody does that. Nobody. I've seen movies where people go to, like they make movies about the Karate Kid and all that, where the kid comes in and he straightens the kid all out. I mean, when I'm looking at this, it's a movie.
Yeah.
But in real life, you did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
No, we
long
took the
ago
lead.
did you do this?
Last year.
was last June.
Last June.
This is unbelievable. All right, let's talk about the
You want
product.
to talk about the products?
Yes, let's
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah, of course.
You've
Just
got
had to get through that.
two key products.
Yeah, so we have two products that we felt are the easiest way to instantly feel and put you on that trajectory towards self-improvement.
Can you bring up their camera, please? Thank you.
Yeah, so we have a mushroom coffee with nootropics, sea moss, and cacao in there. We have 4 different mushrooms in there for your immunity, brain health, natural energy and endurance, as well as your glowing, radiant skin complexion, as well as a powerful nootropic stack to really keep that coffee and that caffeine. The problem with that people think is with their coffee, where they get anxiety and jitters. It's not with the coffee itself, it's with the mold and mycotoxins in the coffee.
Okay.
So over 60% of coffee imported to the U.S. is infested with mold and mycotoxins. We are crazy about testing. Everything is third-party tested for mold, mycotoxins, and heavy metals in both products. And I'll let John talk about the hydration really quick.
Well, yeah, and one other thing, the reason we started this, say in June, the reason it did take a while for us to actually get products up and running is because we were sourcing it so extensively and running through a bunch of different options and trying to get the taste right while still getting the same beneficial ingredients that we wanted. But yeah, so our electrolyte mix is the essential electrolytes derived from Himalayan rock salt, organic Irish sea moss, and taurine. So what we have with taurine actually balances the electrolytes at the cellular level. So it has a symbiotic relationship with the Himalayan rock salt, keeping you hydrated for longer. And then the organic sea moss has 92 of 108 trace minerals, which aids in digestion, fatigue, recovery. And we made it to where it was the healthiest product ever. So when you first put it in, we don't have any anti-caking agents with a lot of other companies use. So you will get the original clumps, but that speaks to the quality of the actual product. If you ever see the clumps, you know it's a good product because there's no additional
Gut disruptors.
ingredients in there that will, disrupt your gut, denature the value of the ingredients.
What's it taste like?
It's lemon lime flavored with
Delicious.
sweetened with monk fruit. Yeah, it is delicious.
Now, can a diabetic drink that because of the monk fruit?
Yes. So monk
So there's
fruit
no
is
sugar.
by far the healthiest sweetener possible. We use an organic monk fruit extract. Some people prefer stevia, but a lot of people actually, stevia disrupts their gut quite a
Yes.
bit. So some people are very sensitive to it. Obviously, sugar is a joke. Nobody wants to be intaking more sugar than they need to.
Right.
And
on
another thing,
on diabetics, it forms some kind of layer around the stomach, so you can't. It just disrupts everything.
exactly.
So the monk is a better alternative for the sweetener.
It's the best sweetener on the market. If you find 2 products, one has stevia and one has monk fruit, go with the monk fruit every single
Gotcha.
time.
I didn't know that.
There's 2 products. One's the electrolyte, and the other is a coffee. Is that right?
Correct.
The
Yes.
Kaizen
Right.
coffee.
Right. So the coffee kind of consolidated.
Is it really
stuff that
coffee
we would
though, or
take.
no?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it really
there's
is,
So
okay.
it has 90 milligrams of caffeine because it's an instant coffee base. But yeah, we took all the ingredients that we would take normally throughout the day and just consolidate into these two products, really.
And where does the coffee come from?
Well, we source from a small farm in Mexico. It's all certified organic shade-grown coffee.
So it's organic coffee.
Correct.
Oh, everything in there. Is
Yeah,
organic,
all organic ingredients.
You have coffee, mushrooms, and what else was in that?
Nootropics and sea moss. Nootropics
Okay.
are anything that allows your brain to operate at a higher level for longer.
It's like brain food.
Interesting.
Wow. And this is all part of the program for cleaner health?
Yes.
So they're catalysts for self-improvement is what we consider them.
How much do you get out of one packet to drink? Is
How many servings?
28 servings in each.
28.
Correct. Yeah, so it lasts a full
Keep
month.
going.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So
Yeah.
you take it once a day, twice a day, or whenever you want?
Yeah, it depends on how much I'm sweating that day and working out. With the electrolytes, I'll sometimes take 2, maybe 3 if I'm out a lot.
The coffee's designed, though, to just have one serving.
Hang on one sec. I need to go to commercial break because the speaker is
Generating?
doing all kinds of funky things. So let's go to commercial break. Let me check on all of that alien noise that's coming out, and we'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the
Go
opportunity to
shut
be
that
on
off.
TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Looking for art to add to your collection? Well, look no further. Here at Amp Media Studios, we house tons of art, ranging from abstract paintings to realistic portraits. Come on in and find the art that fits your home. Any and all art is up for sale, so pick yours up today. Stop by at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Boca Raton, Florida 33431. See you there!
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. That was cute. That was some move you got there. You got moves there, buddy. But I really am fascinated. The product, chévere, no problem. But I'm fascinated by the story about how they changed their life. You know, a lot of people talk about, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to stop smoking and drinking, just not today. Maybe tomorrow.
I'm going to stop my anxiety.
I'm going to get better. Look, Freddie, I'm better. I was here at 9 o'clock, and she's screaming on her phone that something didn't work. And my son told her, just take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah. You got to take that whole thing and meditate.
I know. I'm wondering, is there too much caffeine in there? Maybe I start with the electrolytes.
It's a very smooth release of the caffeine because of our nootropic stack.
Yeah.
So it kind of extends the caffeine energy and keeps you past into 4
We
or 5
designed
p.m.
it.
You'll
And there's no
still feel-
ashwagandha in there.
No.
No.
We're good to go there.
She saw J-Lo
And there's
do a
no
commercial.
L-glutamine in there.
No.
I'm good to go.
She saw J-Lo do a commercial, so she's drinking ashwagandha, and she's shaking like
I got
this.
so sick. I got so sick from so many things. But what you said was so interesting about coffee. It's not the caffeine that's giving people anxiety. It's the mold. So maybe.
The metals.
Yeah, so if you are going out to get your coffee, you're probably drinking a mold coffee and you should find a better source without a doubt.
And it's funny because your pancreas, your stomach, all that are different types of filters. Not all filters are the same.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently you are full of metals. Because your filter
They tell me it's not filtering.
it ain't filtering too good. So you shouldn't drink stuff that has metals in it. Nobody should.
Well, who knows? I mean, you wouldn't think that coffee would have metal, right? You
It has
don't think about
toxins
it.
in it. Of course it does.
I would never even think about that. But now we
You
can
didn't
try
know what
these.
an outhouse was either.
Yeah, we're not going to go there either. That was.
She didn't know what an outhouse was. She ran
I went
into
on a
one.
hike with my kids this week, like a family-friendly hike, allegedly. And I went into this bathroom in Seattle, which was not a bathroom. It was a room with a hole, and it looked like a toilet. And in my life, I've never smelled anything like that, seen anything like that. Oh my God, I'm still traumatized by that.
I
whole
grew up in PR
experience.
with outhouses. I hated them.
And
She's looking for running water to wash her hands. I said, you're lucky you didn't have running water because you know where it's coming from.
it was just like, it was bad.
That's actually a Japanese style toilet. That's how
I
they,
had a feeling you
that's how they do
probably
it
knew
too.
about that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. So they squat and it's just a hole in
My
the ground.
father says, you don't want to go in there, here's a shovel, go in the countryside and take care of business. He says, I can't win for losing here.
I can't even. All right, how do people get your products?
They can go on Amazon right now or our website, livekaizen.com. LIVEKAIZEN.com.
And what are some of the results you're getting? What are people telling you, the testimonials?
They stopped drinking coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and this is their only source. And we actually had someone, we'll do like events around the area, and we went to one of the triathlons we've been doing, and a guy came back after doing it and said he beat his personal best by 3 minutes.
Yeah, and the last time he did the triathlon, he got heat exhaustion, and he took our electrolytes and smashed his PR.
Yeah.
That's what I'm interested in is the electrolyte. I mean,
They're
coffee-
incredible. It's remarkable how good you really feel when you remineralize and get all the electrolytes that your body needs, because we're just electrical beings, and me moving my arm like this is an electrical impulse.
Right.
So when you're not hydrating properly, you're not going to be able to do that.
And I got to tell you, I'm going to dinner tonight because a friend is coming in from Tampa for that event tomorrow. And I'm going to try that, putting your spoon down and eating it till it liquefies. Because if you think about it, it's better digestion.
Yep.
The discipline, now can I do it? You ever get a challenge that somebody tells you can't? That's why I'm in this business, because they challenged me, telling me 20 years ago I couldn't do it. But I am so amazed the discipline that it takes to do something as simple. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
So this stuff has got to be good.
And was that a mixer or a stirrer that you can buy with it?
Yeah, so these are
It comes with the
frothers. If you find us at any events in person, you get a free frother with every purchase too.
How do you mix it? A scoop to water?
Yeah,
Yep.
1 scoop, add water, that's it. I cut down my morning routine from 15 minutes to 15 seconds.
Wow, interesting.
And a diabetic, can drink this either product and not have a problem. That's what
Yeah,
you're
without a
saying.
doubt.
I think. And do you guys do seminars? Or do you have? Do you talk to people in gatherings and things? Because this stuff is amazing, and you're the living product of you did what you did.
Yeah.
Nobody can say you
We
did.
definitely will.
Well, yeah, we want to embody the brand as much as
I think
physically possible.
with season coming, I think we need to talk to these young. I think at either event on the outside, a captured audience. Can you imagine
Absolutely.
having 200 people and they're looking at their food and going, that, or am I going to have this cheeseburger on my plate? Could be interesting.
Amazing. Wow.
You definitely have to get on there.
I definitely need the electrolytes because I did all this functional medicine testing and with my hair and my electrolytes, my minerals are like low, high, non-existent. So when
But
Grace
that's-
sent it to me,
The majority of people now.
and she's like, well, we'll promise we're going to get you on this. We're going to detox you from heavy metals. And then it's just like such a process, but at least I can start with some proper hydration
Yep.
Right.
and see how I feel.
But the consistency. So you do a week of this, and then the following week, you don't do this. So you're right back to the drawing board of the week, right? Because you got to sort of maintain that sense of
It's got to be a
stability.
habit, or I mean, a lifestyle works the most effective.
Do you
Yeah.
guys continue to do the things that you learned in Japan? I mean, obviously it must be difficult, but do you have a version of what you're doing? You still do it?
Yeah, I mean, we still meditate pretty frequently, and you know, if stuff starts going too quickly, we'll both kind of stay grounded, so to speak.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
See, are you learning that, my friend?
One of the things that they had was they find meditation in everything they do, right? So even while we would be cleaning, they'd be like, find a way to meditate, like get to that therapeutic state to where you're kind of just like, you know, in Zen, right? So that was the thing that they kept repeating to us, like find meditation in everything you do.
Excellent. Everything that you do, you should be grateful for that you have the opportunity of doing it. I remember I was telling you there was a priest that once told me, when you wake up in the morning, make your bed, but pray while you're doing it.
Really?
And we talked about this, yeah. Pray while you're doing it because you just have another day of life. It's another gift. And you should pray and make your bed because it tightens your whole day up. It makes you, let's go get it. If your bed is a mess, you're going to be a mess. And I still do it.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm looking forward to trying it. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you guys.
All right, check it out on Amazon. You can find their website, and maybe we can start having some of it right here in the cafe, because you never know when Freddie's going to serve some great coffee.
I'm going to tell you, I have a different idea with these guys. I think we should take it out to the public. Season is coming, thank God. The summer's over, thank God, because it's been brutal. It's been brutal this summer. But people want to get healthy. You want to do it the right way. There's a lot of stress going on right now, whether it's political or it's anything else. School is back. Watch the drivers. I almost got hit 3 times today.
It's crazy, I know.
It's nuts.
All right, we
It's
got to
nuts.
talk. We got to talk to Mike though, also before he's got another radio appearance. Want to take a quick break? You have time?
Do you have time?
All right.
No, let's just jump in.
Listen, we're going to jump into
We're
Mike.
gonna go to Michael, and now Michael, we had we were fortunate enough last night to have Michael, the IRS man.
Mike is on A4. Neville, let's just turn this light to face Mike, please.
Mike,
This little one.
the little one. And last night we had, and you did a spectacular job.
Thank you.
With the running sheriff.
Yes.
In Port St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie.
Yeah.
And I
St.
wanted
Lucie
to have him. I was so excited about what I saw last night. You know, sometimes you have good presence on the air. And he is great presence.
Yes.
That I wanted to have him on another show today at 3 o'clock. But CBS beat me to it.
Okay.
So he's doing something on the channels. And I'm going to hook it up for next week to put him on this side of mine over there because we want to find out more about Mike the person.
Excellent.
Mike or?
I mean,
Steve.
Rick, Steve.
Yes.
He's Mike. Steve. Steve the person. And I want to find out more about him
from
because,
memory help?
as he says, he's not a politician.
Right, exactly.
He is a person that wants to make things right.
Right.
And in your experience, you've been around politicians, so I
Yes.
wanted to ask you, how did that make you feel? That was a whole different element last night.
Well, you know, I ran as a Republican to be a congressman. And what I noticed when I ran was there's some people that run just because they want the political power and they're looking for graft. And then there's people that run to do the right thing. And I was one of those. And what I noticed about Steve, and even though he's running as a Democrat and I'm a Republican, didn't matter. He's running to do the right thing. And those are the people you want in politics. You don't want people who, I was a federal agent for 22 years, which gave me a lot of authority. But I never abused that authority. You want people that are going to use their position for the good of others and not people that are going to use their position to abuse or take advantage of others. So what struck me about Steve is he has a sincere heart and wants to do the right thing. And that's the type of people you need in office.
Well, the thing I liked about him is he's working with you, being a Republican, and
Yes.
he's a Democrat. So
Yes.
he doesn't care about that.
Right, exactly.
He tells you right off the bat, he says, I don't care. I'm looking at him as the person because I want to serve my constituents. I want to serve everybody in the community to do the right thing. And it doesn't matter what his ties are, which was an amazing piece. Were you comfortable in that environment, though?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
It didn't strike you as different because normally you deal with politicians. I've
Right.
seen you bring in some politicians in here as well.
Right. I'm involved in a lot of different campaigns behind the scenes, doing a lot of stuff. And what I noticed about him was his sincerity and his heart to do the right thing, community policing, law and order, making sure the citizens are safe. And that's what you want. I mean, if you don't put the right people in office, you have a nightmare on your hands. Look at some of these cities. Look at New York City. Look at Chicago. Look at the crime. Well, you put the wrong people in office. Right. And when you put the wrong people in office, it's from the head down. It's a nightmare. Look at when Giuliani took over New York City. New York City was a disaster under Dinkins. Giuliani came in and turned the whole place around. And for 20 years under him, and then of course Mike Bloomberg, 20 years of Republican rule. New York City was a haven. You didn't have to worry about getting robbed. You didn't have to worry. And then Bill de Blasio came in. Total nightmare. Look where New York City is now. Would you want to go there? I haven't gone to New York City since 2019.
Yeah, I know. My sister still lives there. And under all those administrations, I lived there. Yeah. And there was a big difference between what Giuliani brought. It started really with Koch. Koch was a great mayor.
He was. I like Koch. Yes,
Koch was a great mayor. And then these other guys, they came into the philosophies changed. And they'll tell you that the reason that they changed is because of the society, the way the society was going. But what I like about what I saw last night, and I was running the floor, I was really into watching him speak. I felt that he was sincere. I felt that he was honest. And I really felt that he's going to make a difference because he cares about people.
Exactly.
Which was an amazing aspect as well. But it's good to have you back. And I reached out to him and says, listen, we need you back on the set for a lot of different reasons. Yeah, for a lot of different reasons. You know, sometimes energy produces more energy. And it gives people, even if you have a choice, either or, I really don't care, as long as you make a choice. A lot of people, they don't make a choice, and then they complain that they should have made a choice.
What did he say? People, not politics?
That's right.
Right? It's in whatever election,
politics,
whatever you believe in, it should really be about the people.
Absolutely correct.
You know?
And he doesn't argue if you have a difference of opinion. He says, I hear you, he tells you. I got you. This is my position. That's yours. Maybe somewhere we can meet in the middle. Right. Which I loved. I have never heard a guy do that in politics. Right. And I've covered the Obamas. I've covered the Clintons. I've covered the Bushes. All these events. I've been to all of their, on the Republican side has been also when Obama was running against the other guy. But I've never heard anybody talk that way. It was kind of refreshing to hear that. So I wanted to bring him back. They beat me to it. He's going to come back next week. But I want to thank you once again.
Yes, nice to have you back.
It's nice to be back. I really miss being here, believe me when I tell you. But
how's the house in?
It's a beautiful house, but it's 4 hours away, and I know nobody.
And there's cows up there.
There are.
I should tell you, my aunt lives there. My cousins all live there. I should give you the addresses.
Yeah, you should definitely.
You can have
hook me
instant
up. Yeah,
friends.
exactly. Yeah.
You definitely should.
Yes, yes.
And you're going to be on a radio show coming up?
1 o'clock. I got 10 minutes. Yep.
What are you going to be talking about?
I have Dan Francis, who just got the endorsement of Donald Trump running for his congressional race, which I think is going to put him over the top. I supported Dan. Dan was, as you know, been on TV many times with me. And Chris Edie, who's running against Debbie Wasserman Schultz, he's the Republican in the primary there that should win. So we're going to be talking about Trump's endorsement and what their campaign is for the next few days before the August 20th primary.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, nice to have you back, and looking forward to having the Political Power Hour back on again.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to see if I can get Dan to do a show.
Wonderful.
Before the 20th. I'll ask him when I get on the air with him.
Sounds good. All right, you're going to go get set up.
Yeah, I'm going to get set up.
We're going to go to commercial break. Maybe we can pop in some music, have some time to try some electrolytes, and pour out the blue stuff that's in my cup.
What is that?
Another big brand electrolyte situation.
It's glowing.
So I'm going to try, they're laughing. So I'm going to empty out my cup because my coffee was giving me heart palpitations. So I thought maybe I would drink this, but I'm going to go to that during commercial break, and we'll talk about it when we come back. More to come. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Like and subscribe to Amp Media Productions, or come on into the studio and be part of our live studio audience. Stay tuned. More to come, and we'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873. Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last. Do you suffer from neuropathy? Maybe you do, and you don't even know it. Do you have numbness, pain, burning, or tingling in your hands and feet? Muscle weakness, loss of balance, muscle twitching? Are you not sleeping? Does it feel like pins and needles in your hands and feet? Maybe you don't even have any feeling at all. These symptoms can make life unbearable, but there is help at the Lighthouse Medical Center. Call 754-222-6642 for a no-charge consultation and say goodbye to your neuropathy symptoms. That is 754-222-6642, or visit us online at lighthousemedicalcenter.com.
Do you have diabetes? If you have insurance, you may qualify for a new continuous glucose monitor. With a CGM, you can continuously track your levels and trends, spend more time in range, significantly lower your A1C, and share important data with loved ones and caregivers. Most importantly, a CGM eliminates the one thing most people with diabetes hate: painful finger sticks. Take charge of your health. Order your new continuous glucose monitor today. If you use insulin and have seen your diabetes care provider within the last 6 months, you may qualify for a CGM today. We'll do all the insurance paperwork and deliver your new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Medicare and most insurances cover continuous glucose monitors, so don't wait. Have your insurance handy and call the CGM Health Hotline now.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Lately I've been falling faster than I did before, falling from the sky, and I'm tired of it all. Baby, don't be mad, but I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I'm not watching my life pass by for you, trying my hardest, but it's not enough for you. Waiting for your love, but I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm gonna fly like a bird in the sky.
problem solver.
There you go.
All right, we're back. Actually, this might be something I can use because I found out that what I'm doing is the sugar does at the beginning, remember? Now it's not doing it as much. I could drink a lake, but what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of my minerals and things of that nature, so the body's not responding the same way. I can't fill up.
You're depleting your minerals
That's
instead
right.
of your sugars.
That's right. No, I'm depleting the sugar too, but the minerals now, the body has changed. I tell you, the game changes in your body every day.
Amen to that. I know.
But if this changes, it might be something that I can get into to fix. I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
They're stirring, they're mixing, and
They
they've
have
sold a
little
few
wine.
bags of things while we're here. I think Baxton got some, and
Bring it on up here.
thank you.
This
It's
is-
clear.
Yeah.
It's clear. 'Cause
You thought it was going to be blue.
well, there's no artificial colors in
we're
it.
using
Imagine that.
So we use microplastic-free Himalayan rock salt.
This is not bad.
Nice. It's light and refreshing. Is it lemon? It's more limey. Lemon limey.
Well, it's better than water. I usually put lemon in the water because I need the alkalinity.
Acidity. Alkaline.
So yeah, the sea moss is really alkaline, so it's gonna.
So that helps.
Interesting. Wow.
But this has the minerals and everything that perhaps me drinking all this water is getting rid of. And I'm going to tell you, I'm all in.
All right.
And I
Check
want
it
to
out.
take it on the road. I want to do some seminars. I want to take it to the different places we're going to be shooting for as well, health-wise as well. You and your doctor, they should be
What do you think?
on
One
that
glass
as well.
a day, or can you drink more?
It depends on what you're doing that day.
Once a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
We recommend it like 16 to 20 fluid ounces, so it's like a standard water bottle.
Okay. Standard water bottle size. Nice.
This is not bad.
All
Not
right.
bad at all.
So we're going to talk to Niall while we're drinking and digesting. We've got Niall Forner joining us, and who was here yesterday? Rachel was here.
Yes, I know Rachel. We're
She
good
said.
friends.
She said. So say hello.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love her.
And you've got. I have to make sure your mic is on. Is the light on?
Yes, no, it's
Okay,
on.
good. I'm just stalling for time so they can open your mic up. All right, he's on A4. We saw you, I guess it was last week, and you've got some big events that you've been covering around town.
Oh, yeah, there's always interesting things happening in South Florida.
And you tell me we're putting together like a community video bulletin board, for lack of a better term.
Exactly. He sent me 5 events that are going on, so we want to keep people in the loop as to what's happening. Now, this is in Boca, or is it?
Oh, it's all over, but I do have one event in Delray that I'll share with you guys.
Okay, so that's what we want to do, and Niles is going. We're actually going to do an intro for it. They're working on it. So when Niles comes in, they'll spot him on, and he'll tell the community what's going on.
All right, so what's happening in Delray?
Well, let me go in order by date first. So
Okay.
on, let's see, August 11th at 9 a.m. in Pompano Beach, they're actually having paw rinse. So like parents who are who have like pets and whatnot, they're having a little get together. It's at 9 a.m. and it's going to be in Pompano, and they're going to have an opportunity for people to just network with other pet owners. And they're actually having a really nice giveaway. If you bring your pet, you bring your little furry friend, you get a spa-like treatment and maybe a little facial massage. So they're going to
Nice.
choose one lucky winner. So if you have a pet, come on down to Pompano. And then also on Tuesday, they have the grand opening of Elvia Rivera's aesthetics. So she's going to be discussing, facials and like spa-like treatments and a whole bunch of things, actually. It is a private event, but if you share your Facebook information with her, you can actually probably attend, and that'll include just a big grand opening of this really nice space. And then we have a new restaurant coming too as well. It's called The Shorely in Fort Lauderdale, and they're going to have a great opening. It's going to have lots of seafood and free drinks and a whole bunch of things. So if you're hungry for seafood, it's like an amazing thing to
Where is
check
that,
out.
and when is that?
That is Fort Lauderdale, and that will be next week, actually. And then also next week, the nonprofit Emerge Broward, they're having something at Lottie Bar in Fort Lauderdale, and that's going to include free drinks. So if you want to network and you want to have a free drink, go on down to Lottie Bar and just sign up with Emerge Broward. It's actually only $50 to join for the year, and you get to go to a whole bunch of events, all in like Fort Lauderdale and just in different areas. But the big thing in Delray Beach, at Aloft, they're having a 90s night. So it's like come dressed in like your favorite 90s gear. So if you have like a high top fade and a pair of Timberlands, it's an opportunity to just come on down and like have some fun with nostalgia. But it's also an opportunity for singles. So if you're single and you want to meet someone and just bond over like 90s hits and free games and free drinks, that's an opportunity as well. So that'll be September 12th at Aloft, and the event is getting a lot of people's attention actually. And it's Gabriella Nicotra. She's actually an event organizer that's local to West Palm, and she's just going to start doing a whole bunch of events now.
Do you remember what you were wearing in the 90s?
Yeah, remember we went shopping?
That was the 70s, 60s, 90s.
70, 80, 90s. If you remember...
I was in maternity clothes in the 90s.
I didn't have maternity clothes.
I was pregnant in the 90s.
I didn't have maternity clothes.
What can I tell you? What were you wearing in the 90s, Sally? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I'm thinking my kids were born 92, 94. Yeah, I was in leggings and big T-shirts.
Leggings and big T-shirts. I remember the marshmallow...
Shoulder pads.
The marshmallow shoes.
Shoulder pads, big hair, bigger than this hair.
Big hair, yes, I remember that. And they had the marshmallow shoes. They had the Jordache jeans. They had different things that people did, which is a little bit weird. Bell
you guys
bottoms.
born in the 90s? 93. 2000. It's about the cage of our crew, yep.
Bell bottom pants. All that is coming back. The Converse sneakers. What are those, Cons?
They're coming back.
Those were hatched in the 70s or 60s. And the high tops, Dr. Irving is the one that made them famous.
Actually, we have a giveaway. Since we're
I was
talking
gonna
about
ask
events.
you, where are they?
I have them.
How are you going to work that?
I have them. Actually, we have an event on Monday nights, and Niles, maybe you'll be joining us at our event. We're going to be at 388 with True Oldies Radio. 388 is a restaurant right here in Boca. It's on Federal Highway between Glades Road and Spanish River on the east side. It is next to Santos Restaurant. So it's in the strip plaza there near Healing Moments. There's a puppy place, coffee store. So it's 388. We're going to be there at 4:30, I believe, going live.
Yep.
4:30 to 6. And then the event is industry night. I guess any industry that you're in, come on over on Monday night. And we're going to be on the radio on True Oldies, networking opportunities, stay for some dinner. See what else if they've got going. It's our first night doing this, our first Monday, and they've been kind enough to give us $25 gift cards. So if you call in, 888-994-4995, Studio A, sorry Baxton, you can enter and you can win a gift card. Let's see what happens.
I'm not saying anything.
If not, it's going to be a trial, and then we give it out on Monday. But we'll figure it out.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Isn't that good?
We got Laura on sound. It'll all be
Okay.
good. But we do have $25 gift cards, and we're going to have them for a while because this is a new promotion we are doing with True Oldies and 388. So more to come, even if it's not today.
So come on and visit us, and if you call in and they mess up the phone, we'll give you the 25.
We'll give you the gift card
We'll
anyway.
give it to you at the place.
Not a problem.
Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. So we have to put that on your repertoire.
Yes, you do.
So that, and you'll be there, which is
Do you
what
write
I want
about
to
the
hear.
events you go to, or do you go and network, or both?
Oh, I go for everything. Sometimes I write about these events, sometimes I'm networking, sometimes I'm doing my best to just meet new people and see what opportunities inspire to be, and there's always a reason to get out and enjoy something.
Were you born in the 90s?
94.
We're so old, Freddie.
What's the
You're the age of my son. Oh
What's
my
the
gosh.
event that you went to this week that you have to consider the best event you covered?
Well, I was at Tower Club recently, the Diamond Divas. I know they were actually here. I met Kelly at Tower Club, and it was just a nice event. They're always having events.
He's on A4. His mic is off.
Yeah, so like I was saying, at Tower Club, the Dining Divas, I met up with Kelly, and Kelly had just had an awesome event at the Tower Club. It was a nice luncheon, and you know, obviously I really love food. So just loving food and getting to hang out with some divas, you know, that's a pretty fun event.
That's the best.
Did you hear a woman's voice?
No.
You didn't hear anything?
No.
Does this make me hear things too? Oh, thank you very much. Because no one's moving. And
I
I'm like,
should have
maybe
told
there's
you.
magic mushrooms in
Just
here.
ignore the man behind the curtain. I should have told you about the Lionsgate in Miami that we covered yesterday. I think you would have had a trippy time there because it was like nothing anybody's ever seen I mean, I've seen it because I was in New York at Studio 54 up in the rafters, but this thing was like Burning Man on steroids.
You had me at Burning Man on steroids. I wish I were there.
Did
we
you
sent
cover?
2 of our crew members
Did
down.
you cover anything yesterday for the Lionsgate?
No, I didn't know.
I should have sent you. I forgot, man. I should have told you about it. I would have gotten you in, and you definitely would have written about that. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But G-Man keeps sending me more and more videos. It's going to be an interesting put together because we're going to talk to them next week again when they come back so we can cover it a little bit better.
Okay.
It's
Very
just a little
nice.
fun. If you keep hearing voices, I'm going to take all your toys away from
He
you.
heard it too, so it's not just me.
Well, he's just saying yeah, because he went to see the monk. The monk told him that he has to be super cool. Yeah, she's nuts.
It's
yeah.
like Aaron. It's like, Mom, whatever you want. That's why their mom has no fingerprints. They're like, of course, boys, whatever you want. That's why they go, Mom, whatever.
You're funny.
It is what it is. What can I do? But this is very good.
You like it?
You actually, I'm looking at your cup. You've gone through more than me.
I don't know if I'm supposed to drink it slow.
I don't know. Are we supposed to drink it? Makes no difference?
So fast, you like it.
However you like it.
Oh, it's good.
You make it a warm tea too if you'd like.
Ah, interesting.
No, I like it just the way it is.
Very interesting. We got to get, Niall, you're interested. I know you were talking to the guys.
Yeah, definitely. We were talking earlier, actually, and I would love to actually tell your story if given the opportunity.
Oh, their story is amazing. Amazing. That's what, it hooked me, the story hooked me before the product. Because the discipline that they had to go through to do what they were doing. And there was, I guess you show up and you make an appointment to go to this thing and boom, and you just got to do it.
Well, they vet you before.
Oh, they do vet you, okay.
Oh, just grab your mics, please.
They do vet you?
Yeah, so you have to have a call with one of the monks, and he has a translator there because they want to make sure that you're serious about
You make a phone call to a monk?
the video call.
Yeah.
A video call?
Yeah.
You never saw that on Karate Kid.
Are you guys from South Florida?
I've lived here for about 12 years now, but
And I-
originally Jacksonville before that.
So you went to high school here?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville,
But
okay.
he moved to California actually when I moved down here, so that's where he was raised.
Wow.
Very cool. Wow, such an interesting change.
I like it. You know what I like about it? Here comes season. The Lionsgate, I didn't even know what the hell that was until they introduced me to this thing on Saturday. Love the idea, but I love the challenge of it being new, meeting new product, new friends, new everything. Because I really think this is going to be a good fourth quarter. I get this feel, but you got to get in the game to be in it. You know, you just can't sit in a cave and think that things are going to change in your life. You got to go get it. You got to put it out there. You got to talk about it. You got to experience it. You got to check out when people have other events and go see what they have to offer. So we have our second outside venue ready to go. I may have now a third. Because people just like what's going on.
Do you have anything to help with anxiety?
Yeah, we actually have some of our mushrooms are adaptogens too, so they actually lower the amount of cortisol.
So if I drink that, it's going to lower my cortisol?
Yeah, it's a lot smoother of a energy, I'd say.
Do
and
people
focus.
drink it like coffee with milk or whatever they
Oh
put
yeah,
in
yeah.
it?
We
That's how we
recommend you
recommend
customize it how you would your regular cup of coffee. So if
I
you
gotta tell you, this is like an energizer.
I'm willing
Yeah.
to try
Yeah.
that also.
I can actually feel it. Am I going crazy?
Oh, no.
You're having minerals for
yeah,
I'm going to
first
go
time
take
in
a
who knows
walk.
how
you're
long.
giving your
Minerals
body
for
what it
breakfast.
needs.
Yeah.
No, but it just, you can feel it. It changes you a little bit.
Yeah.
It's interesting, right? I'm so excited.
It's trippy.
Because you know what they always say, and I can tell you because you guys know that the universe brings you what you need when you need it. When you need it. And I had just came back not feeling so great. Grace texted me and someone had said, you have to change your electrolytes. You can't drink the glowing blue stuff anymore. And I know that. So I've been on this search and having people send me different ideas of electrolytes and supplements, and I'm reading the ingredients. And then I get the text from Grace, and I look up Kaizen, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need at this moment. So I was so excited to get you in this week to try this, because I feel like this was a sign from God or the monks to say,
Yeah.
Dawn, you need to now try this.
Josh
Yeah.
is going to love this.
You think?
I got to tell you, I don't know what the hell is going on. But this is really good.
Yeah.
This is like,
That's
all of a
awesome.
sudden, I feel like I'm back. You got to try this. This is unbelievable.
It's
I feel like I'm
electrolytes.
back.
Yeah.
You know, I feel elevated. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we have
It's elevated hydration.
efficacious doses. A lot of what you'll find with similar products on the market is they'll have a proprietary blend. So they don't tell you how much of each ingredient's in there. It's just their blend, and then it's
Right.
how much of that full entire blend. But we transparently label each ingredient to an efficacious dose to where it's backed by scientific claims.
Wow.
Now, if I drink this every day, is my body going to adapt and then it goes away, or
No.
or am I going to have this feeling every time I drink this?
No, especially the coffee. I feel amazing every single day I drink that coffee. I can't even go back. I used to be the biggest coffee drinker. I'd have 4 to 5 cups a day and like 2 French presses. And now I have 1 cup of this, and
you're good.
I can't even think of black coffee anymore.
This is really
That's
unbelievable.
amazing. What did you go to college for?
Real estate finance.
Business.
Well, okay, so business sort of ties into all of this.
Yeah. I've been obsessed with this stuff for like 5 years. I was sending him stuff in my
He
dorm
would send
room.
me, like concoctions he was making, and he'd mail them out to me. I'd be like, you need to send me more of that stuff, dude.
You were doing this then before you traveled to Japan.
Yeah, I've always loved doing this. And
okay.
then with the monks, I was going to go into real estate. I always told myself I would do this after I made money. After we lived with the monks, it was like we put a lot of value on things that didn't matter before, and we completely shifted our perspective on life, purpose, and
So
everything.
no more real estate?
Oh no, that'll be down the line with Kaizen. We'll turn it into a place that just
Holistic
makes the
company.
whole
All right, so what does
world
Kaizen
happier.
mean?
Kaizen's the Japanese philosophy for 1% better every day, and initially self-improvement.
You like that, Niall? There's your headline. There's your title.
I love that title, actually.
Or we like to say we're combining ancient wisdom with modern science.
I got to tell you, I'm going to take my blood tonight, see how it...
You should.
It's kind of scary.
And Niall, when you write, say you were to write an article on the guys in Kaizen, it gets put out where? Does it have to be picked up by a publication, or you have places to distribute to?
Oh, I have places to distribute all over, honestly. So it also depends on location as well. So if someone's like wanting to be in like the Delray Sun newspaper, but yet they live in Miami and they're trying to get a Miami audience, which I've had this conversation with people before. So it's just you have to coach them on like what are their intentions? Who do you want to like reach out to the most?
Interesting. Wow. So many things, a lot of things happening, and I'm kind of glad summer's over. It was kind of nice to have it, but I'm ready to move forward.
Move on.
I'm ready to move forward.
I'm so done with the summer.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to continue the conversation and talk to Sally and Jay. See what they've got. I feel like the wise folks are over there in the corner, going to give us their words of wisdom. Jay's laughing. Sally, you got some wisdom for us?
Do I have?
Wisdom.
Yeah, I think so.
It sounded so convincing, didn't it? More to come.
We're going to a commercial break. So
We're going to go to commercial break. Hold on the wisdom for a minute.
It's
Stay
taken too
tuned,
long.
and we'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing. What's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with what to listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listening to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out, thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW, and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
The owners of AMP Media Productions and the Brooklyn Cafe show, Dawn and Freddie S., are excited to announce the launch of its new nonprofit educational charity, the AMP Media Futures Foundation. This foundation gives college students the tools that they need by providing them hands-on learning experiences in business, marketing, communication, and media creation. To donate or volunteer, contact AMP2 Media Productions by email at info@ampfutures.org.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Why are you drinking this, Oscar?
Because I can only have one. So.
What do you mean you can only have one?
A day.
Why?
That's what they said.
You can have as much as you.
How active are you?
But you're scary. But this is not a bottle. This is just a cup.
That's
You
true.
need
can have
two of
another
these.
one of those. That's true. You can have another one of those.
Don't worry about it. I gotta see. I'm feeling good.
I know. When I tell people what I was actually drinking and I know it was not good, it's like.
You know, and then you criticize me.
I don't. I just didn't know what other options there were. Because you know what happens? There's so many options in this wonderful society that we live in that there's too many options for me to actually choose from. So I go on these great sites where you can choose this one or this one or this one, and then this one, how you can have plus this or minus that or add this or that, and it becomes way too overwhelming to know what it is. But I like having them right here in studio to ask the questions, to get the information, to really hear firsthand how it was made, what's in it, why that's in it, taste it, try it, and then for me, it's better for me. Sometimes I like that small community working.
Well, I like the fact, talking to them today, I've come to the realization that no matter how much water I'm drinking, and it is bringing the sugar down because it's called a urinal process. So you don't take medication and you urinate, sugar's out.
You definitely turned into grandpa.
But no, it really does work. It does work. You know, I went from 13 down to 6.3. It does work. The problem is, as soon as you eat something, the sugar comes back. Because obviously, physically, there's something not working correctly.
So they're leaving us some samples, so we're going to be able to try those. And
But one of the things is when you drink water, you're not getting that kind of nutrient, so you begin to fade. So I begin to fall asleep by 7 o'clock. I'm like this. because I don't have the energy to go. But right now, if it wasn't raining, I go walk for a couple of miles. This is really, I'm serious. This is really good. I can't believe you're not drinking it.
I am drinking it.
I
I
would
love
drink
what we
yours.
do because I learned so many things. We get to work with so many great people like Sue Kostick, Functional Medicine, and Beach Jam. And if you actually really watch the shows on Ant Media that we produce and the content and the guests, there are amazing resources that will help you. It's just a matter of tuning in.
You gotta apply yourself to doing it. See, I don't wanna. I almost was not here, so I decided
to stay here. Thank you.
And to stay here, I have to make adjustments. Maybe that's why I love this story so much. Maybe that's what it is, because if a diabetic, and I am one, so I can say this, if a diabetic had any discipline, you would not be a diabetic. If they told you your sugar's going in this direction, you would do everything in your power to stop it. Because it ain't no fun feeling how a diabetic feels. But if this gives me an advantage to feeling the way I'm feeling right now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it. But I gotta make sure that my sugar isn't elevated and everything else. Eating the right thing, eating the right amounts of things. The discipline that these guys have shown to do what they did, you gotta tip your hat.
You know,
man.
my electrolytes were so low, I went for an IV yesterday. So I'm really glad that, look at your faces. Truth. Because you can't drink enough of what you need when you don't even know what you need. Your stomach can't handle that amount of liquid. And then it just washes it away. So I had to go do that yesterday. So I'm really excited that you guys are here.
Absolutely. And in this business, you use your brain 80% of the day, 90% of the day.
Sure.
It's constant. And you can't stop because you're doing production after production. You're looking for new, you're looking for this, you're looking for that, radio station and everything else that goes with it. So you got to have something in you that keeps that energy level going. And no matter how much water and lemon I add, it isn't the same.
This is great.
And there she goes.
This is great. All right, you want to talk to Sally and Jay?
Yeah. You're funny.
Hello. Hello.
Inside the Mind, you're going to be talking today. You got your guests. You got guests for the next 3 weeks.
That's great.
We're going to talk to Sally and Jay Bax.
No, that's right.
There you go. Bax, let's put up Sally and Jay.
He's getting there.
He's getting there. I didn't get to see you guys this week.
Hi.
It's nice to see you back in studio.
Yeah, we missed you, Dawn. I was here a few times.
I know, I missed
you. Were here all week.
No, I
Yeah.
was here Monday and Tuesday.
Wednesday and Thursday also.
No.
No, because I was here. They weren't here.
See,
Oh.
you didn't miss me. You thought I was here.
Somebody who looks like you is
here.
You were missed.
Always here. Well, you've got your show coming up today.
At 2:30.
Yes, we do.
What are we talking about? Who are you talking to?
Niall.
Okay, nice.
You're
Which is
going to
a
be
nice-
our guest. Hi.
Nice, and you're going to get inside his
Yes,
brain.
Exciting. I love the show. I look forward to Fridays.
We're going to see how his brain tickles, how it functions. It's interesting because I got an email about your show, and they said that it's an interesting perspective because either people sing and you put them right on the spot, and then you ask them, why you do this, why'd you do that, why'd you do this, the challenges and everything you ask. And they sit there and they sort of stop for a second and they're wondering, why the hell did I do this? Why did I make this song? Let me tell you what happened in my life. And I've been noticing all of these truths, which is really the unique part of your show.
It gets people thinking. It gets us thinking. I mean, I'm not usually doing an interview. I'm usually on the reciprocant of that. But it's fascinating finding out what people are, where they're coming from and why, and when they started doing what they did. Yeah.
And I think that our audience likes to find these things out too, why creative people are creating what they create and how they do it.
The stories are always interesting. How people got to where they are and why. It's the whys that are always so great. It's the whys that keep you going.
Absolutely. And actually, as an interviewer now, too, it gets me thinking of how it all started with me. And as with Jay, we like to interview each other, too, why he started and why you paint what you do. Very interesting.
What's happening with your book, Sally?
Well, the other one's going to be another 4 months, but this one it's out there. People are buying it.
And you've got an event coming up the end of August that you're going to be speaking at?
And then I have one again in the early part of October.
October 27th.
No, that's
August 27th.
August 27th. And then I have another one, which is going to be really nice too, coming in October.
You've had a lot of marketing materials they've been printing for you. You've got new cards,
I'm ready.
giveaways.
I'm ready.
Banners. You are ready.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I'm all ready.
exciting.
Yeah, excited.
Well, this
It's a
is a
little
whole new venue for
Did you make her coffee today? She's a little quiet.
I don't know what she's doing over there.
I'm fine.
She's a little quiet over there today, Jay.
Well, because you had some very interesting guests and we were listening to them.
You
I
have a
didn't want
big
to interrupt.
You have a big day coming August 27th, which is something that in this world you have not done before.
Right. Yes.
So this time you're going to be taking your show on the road, and it's exciting. I remember the first time Dawn and I went on the road to do a show, which was at the stem cell thing, and I didn't sleep the night before because I was trying to walk through what I wanted to do. So today you and I sat a little bit, we talked about another aspect of what you want to introduce to this thing. So I already know now that the cylinders are working towards the project. And I love to see that because I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, because I didn't want to diversify too much from my own show on the Monday. But it came to me that this is what I do. And it's a question and answer, obviously, but some of the questions I think that I need to tell the audience if they're interested to ask me with what we were talking about. Now
Sure,
probably
because
everybody's wondering, what is my show about?
Well, it's also the trust factor. It's about what you do, how you do it, when you did it. It's the same thing as the guys here talking about their product, what they went through to establish it and everything else. But I'm looking forward to being there on the 27th because I just want to see, I want to listen to your groove. I got a real funny way of
Hopefully
seeing
I'm going to
shows.
surprise you, Freddie.
You are going to surprise me, but I'm
Great.
expecting it. No, it's
Yeah.
going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But you're prepared now because I've been
Totally.
scaring you to death.
You did.
And throwing things at you more and more
You
and
did.
more. And Josh has put some materials together for that piece
Dawn,
as
it
well.
wasn't easy. He scared me.
Monday and Tuesday, I heard we're not easy here.
But that's okay. No, I'm glad you did what you did because I don't usually think I don't prepare myself that much because that's the way I work with my show. But this is a little different because the audience doesn't know me and what to expect. So.
But what I love about it, even the show you're doing today, I love it when people, they come in like deer in the headlights, don't know what to expect. It's the same thing when I first met Dawn, and I just said to her, don't worry about it, just let it roll. It's the same thing I tell these guys right now.
Yeah.
Just let it roll and watch what happens. And you gain confidence. You're not the same person you were last month. This month you're sharper, you're on point, and you're delivering a show.
Right.
Entertainment and information are two different worlds.
Well, the thing about our show too that I really like is the spontaneity. Is that we're coming out with ideas and questions. We a lot of times don't even know who our guest is going to be, so we like it like that because we like to make it
Right.
so it's right now, and they haven't had time to really prepare any answers or anything else, and it makes it more.
It's great because this way we can ask the questions of what we would ask if we already knew the guest. We'd be asking the same questions as we do on the air. So it kind of makes sense that we don't know too much about whoever we have
and
coming on.
Like I said, it makes it more spontaneous.
Right.
They're so funny.
I know.
All right, so that's going to be today at 2:30. Yes, Niall, you're going to be their
2:30.
guest,
2:30.
which
Yeah,
is
2:30
exciting.
to 3.
And more to come. And then on Mondays, call me Zena. You can find Sally's Psychic and Medium show right here at Ant Media Production Studio.
Thank you.
All right, before we wrap it up, you got big plans this weekend?
Me?
Yeah. Anything good?
Me?
No, nothing?
Yeah, my stepdaughter is getting an engagement party
Congratulations.
on Thursday, and maybe I'll be a grandfather by the end of Sunday.
Again.
Again.
You're already a grandfather.
Yeah, but every
This one will
time
be
is different.
This one will be number 5, so that's pretty amazing.
It's funny because I didn't think I was going to see number 1.
Look at that.
And look at that. And then I hear some news, some rumblings from the Geo camp that they may be working for the next one.
Working. I like that.
No, you know how that goes. It's all financial now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but other than that, I don't know. It's up in the air. Let's see. If she gives birth, I got to run down there. If she doesn't give birth, I got to be at Sarah's thing and take care of that. I haven't seen Sarah's dad a long time, so this
All
is like
good
a
stuff.
family togetherness. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Hopefully, I don't hear that.
Why, is it an outdoor party?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. All right.
It is what it is.
Sounds good.
And you?
I think I'm going to be meeting Linda Hamburger tonight over at Finnegan's. Professor Watson at Lynn University, he's going to be in a band, so she'll come on over, do some networking, and talk to the professor about Amp Media Futures Foundation. So I'm
And he's
excited
in a
to do
band?
that. He's in a band.
He plays the.
I don't know what I've never met him, but Josh said he may play the guitar or something.
He seems like a guitarist.
Seems like a guitarist. So I'm going to go over there and meet them. So if anyone wants to head over to Finnegan's tonight at 7:30, I'm going to be there, and she's got some people coming, so I'll network with them and share a little bit about the foundation and what we do here.
I just got off the phone with Vic, and I told him that the Brooklyn Cafe band, the cafe band, would like to play at 388. He says, good. So Josh is going to be playing there with Jay and a few other people. So here we go. And Triple C may be in town.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's why, what is in this stuff?
What did you guys give him?
Just proper electrolytes and minerals.
My goodness gracious. So I texted him, well, my band wants to play at the place. So Josh, you ready to play? You told me you wanted to play. You know, you can't tell me things, and then I make them happen, and now you're like, You told me you wanted to play.
I like practice more.
All right, we'll see. We'll let you know how that rolls up. And join us on Monday night at 388, anytime between 4:30 and I think it's going until
6,
what?
7
o'clock?
8.
So come on by even if you're a little late. All right, more to come. We're going to wrap this up. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll see you Monday, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.